Number one, good writing skills. Journalists must be able to compose articles or news clearly, concisely, and interestingly. Good writing skills include proper grammar, effective writing style, and the ability to convey information clearly and easily understood. Number two, in-depth research. Journalists must be able to conduct thorough research to obtain accurate and reliable information. This includes the ability to find relevant sources, collect data, and verify facts before writing a story. Number three, interview skill. Interviewing is an important skill for journalists to get information directly from sources. Journalists must be able to ask the right questions, listen well, and navigate conversation to obtain valuable information. Number four, critical and analytical thinking skills. Journalists need to be able to analyze information carefully and assess whether a story is newsworthy. Critical thinking skills are also important for evaluating different point of view and conveying information objectively without bias. These four skills will help journalists produce quality work and remain relevant in an ever-evolving world. I don't socialize very often on campus. At most, it's just for group assignment or campus activities together or just like eating together during breaks. If there's nothing important, I prefer to go straight home. I sometimes wonder if I should hang out more to get closer to my friends, but I think they understand that we have our own priorities.
Four important skills for the success of my studies are time management, critical thinking, communication, and adaptability. Time management helped me prioritize tasks, meet deadline, and balance academic and personal responsibility. Critical thinking allowed me to analyze information, evaluate different perspectives, and develop well-support argument in my assignment. Communication is essential for effective collaboration with peers, presenting ideas clearly, and seeking help when needed. Lastly, adaptability helped me to stay flexible and open to the new learning method, especially when faced with new challenges or changes in academic requirements. I usually use Instagram and TikTok for social media. Instagram helped me to stay connected with friends, follow new updates, and discovering inspiring content related to my interests, such as writing and media. TikTok, on the other hand, provide quick entertainment while also offering educational content, allowing me to learn new things in an engaging format. Both platforms help me build my personal brand and keep up with trends, which is important for my future career in media.
The first question is, what does it mean to be good with money? Please explain. Being good with money is all about management. When given a certain amount of money, it is expected that we allocate to our needs and wants rather than splurge it all and being wasteful. Money is a scarce resource, thus we have to be strategic in spending our money. To be good with money, we have to first be mindful in identifying our wants and needs. Once we are able to identify our wants and needs, we can spend our money wisely. Everyone has their own ways in spending their money. One common method is the 50-30-20 method, where we allocate our money depending on our needs, wants, while saving up a portion to save or invest. For instance, you're given an allowance or your wage. You can spend 50% of it on your daily needs, 30% on your wants, and 20% of it you can save or invest. Being good with money doesn't just think about the present, but also the future. Saving up is good for emergency needs, while investing is also good to make profit and more money in return without doing much work and letting the market do it for you. All in all, being good with money means being good with management skills and also identifying our needs and wants. Secondly, what type of social media are you using and what benefits can you get from and why? Social media has become a daily part of my life in this era of globalization. My main social media platforms that I use on a daily basis consist of Instagram, X, and WhatsApp. Each application has their different features, functions, and benefits that are brought to the table. Instagram is the most entertaining and used application out of all. This application allows me to broaden my networking skills through showcasing both my personal life and work while also being able to connect with old peers and make new connections on the application. Personally, I like the idea that everyone gains freedom in posting whatever they like, showcasing creativity and personality through their profile. The application also has several interactive features that allows the user to connect with their followers and vice versa. Not only for entertainment purposes, Instagram also keeps me to be in touch with my peers all around the world while also being updated with current news and entertainment information. The next application I use is X, or formerly known as Twitter. The main benefit gained from using this application is to keep in touch with current trends and news, especially political ones. Just like Instagram, every user on X has freedom to post whatever they like, from their original thoughts or a thought-provoking one. Lastly, I use WhatsApp as my main form of communication with friends and family. This application allows me to keep in touch with them and communicate with them on a daily basis. Henceforth, every application serves its own purpose and benefit upon its consumption. Social media is a very powerful tool to showcase your personal life, though it must be used wisely since digital footprint is an important factor to keep into consideration.
For photo number 5, this photo shows two coworkers having a conversation in an office setting. They are sitting near their desk with serious yet relaxed expression, seemingly discussing work. Both are wearing casual formal attire. One is wearing a plain shirt while the other is wearing a casual long sleeve shirt. Around them are work equipment such as laptop and computers.
The photos show a group of healthcare professionals standing together in a hospital setting. At the center, a doctor in a white coat is confidently crossing his arm, surrounded by a team of nurse and medical staff wearing scrubs. They all appear professional and approachable, reflecting a collaborative and supportive healthcare environment.
This picture showcases a room filled with employees who looks like they're doing a productive meeting. They're seated around a table which has various items like laptops, papers, notebooks, and also coffee cups. One man standing in the background near a wall with the text Mushroom 6 appears to be leading the discussion, holding a piece of paper and gesturing towards the group. Another man, seated in the center, is listening intently with his hand resting near his face. A woman to the left has her hand raised, possibly asking a question or contributing to the discussion. On the right side, two women are focused on the conversation, one holding a pen paper, another looking towards the presenter while using her laptop. The scene suggests a collaborative environment with diverse participants sharing and engaging dialogue and sharing ideas. This graph compares the sales of iPhone and Samsung Galaxy smartphones over a period of time, specifically from 2010 to 2012, measured in millions of units. The dark bars represent iPhone sales, while the light blue bars show Samsung Galaxy sales. The data overall highlights the increasing competition between these two smartphone giants during this period of time. So, Angel, what do you think about the information presented in the graph?
Okay, Jung. So the graph compares the sales of iPhone and Samsung Galaxy phone from the third quarter of 2010 to the fourth quarter of 2012. It showed that iPhone sales generally increase over time, surpassing Samsung Galaxy sales in several quarters. In 2010, iPhone sales were higher than Samsung Galaxy, but by quarter 3 of 2012, Samsung overtook iPhone, and lastly, iPhone sales came back higher than Samsung. Samsung Galaxy reaching its highest sales in quarter 4 2012 with around 30 million units sold, while iPhone sales reaching out around 40 million units sold. So, do you know about the conclusion, Calista?
So the conclusion is while iPhone sales generally increase over time and often surpass Samsung Galaxy sales, Samsung briefly overtook iPhone sales in quarter 3 of 2012. However, by quarter 4 2012, iPhone sales rebound, reaching approximately 40 million units, surpassing Samsung Galaxy peak of around 30 million units sold in the same quarter.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Number 1, here are some things I do to save money. First, reduce daily expenses like avoid habits eating out too often, buying expensive coffee, or impulsive shopping. I usually choose to eat at home instead. Next, determine priorities. Focus on important things like basic needs and savings. Avoid buying non-urgent items and also compare price before buying. Look for the best price before making a purchase, both for daily needs and hobby items. Number 4, the most important things in a relationship are trust, good communication, and mutual respect. Trust builds a strong foundation in a relationship, allowing both parties to feel safe and comfortable. Open communication helps resolve issues and prevent misunderstandings. Mutual respect means acknowledging differences, providing support, and respecting each other's boundaries. In addition, commitment, loyalty, and empathy are also important elements in maintaining a harmonious relationship.
I chose Multimedia Nusantara University for my bachelor degree because it is under the Kompas Gramedia Group, a reputable media company that aligns with my passion for journalism. Additionally, Multimedia Nusantara University offers a journalism major, which perfectly suits my career aspiration. The campus facilities are also good, providing an excellent environment for learning and creativity. One of the most important aspects of relationship is communication. Open and honest communication allow both partners to express their thoughts, feelings, and needs, fostering a deeper understanding of each other. It helps in resolving conflicts and preventing misunderstanding before they grow into bigger issues. When both partners feel valued, it builds trust and deepens the emotional connection, creating a solid foundation for a healthy relationship. Without good communication, misunderstanding can easily arise and weaken the connection.
I would like to think that friends are made for companionship. Friends are made along the way. Some are bound to stay in your life in the long run, while some are just temporary. Albeit, every person turned into a friend in our lives must have a special meaning to it all. Every person turned into a friend shapes us to how we are as a person in the past, in the present, and also in the near future. Having friends is all about the memories we make, whether big or small. They must have a contribution in our lives. Friends are also made to stick with us through ups and downs despite having differences. Resilience is the glue of it all. Friends are also have a great influence on our lives, and they shape our character by their presence in our lives through uplifting you, supporting you, and simply being there when you're at your lowest. Overall, friends are made for support, companionship, and sharing experiences. They celebrate your highs and help you through your lows. Friends provide laughter, advice, and sense of belonging. They make life more enjoyable and help you grow as a person. Ultimately, they're there to create lasting memories together. To me, the most important things in a relationship are communication, trust, and loyalty. When mastering these three factors, you are bound to form and maintain a successful relationship. Communication, trust, and loyalty are foundational elements of any healthy relationship. Effective communication is a crucial and for understanding and connection. It involves not just speaking openly, but also listening actively. Good communication helps partners express their needs, resolve conflicts, and also share their feelings. It fosters intimacy and prevents misunderstandings, which could also lead to resentment. Next factor is we have trust. Trust is the bedrock of a strong relationship. It means believing that your partner has your best interests at heart and will act with integrity. Trust takes time to build and it can be easily damaged. When trust is present, partners feel secure, allowing them to be vulnerable and authentic. Without it, insecurity and doubt can undermine the relationship. And lastly, the last factor that I think could form a healthy relationship is loyalty. Loyalty reflects commitment and devotion to each other. It means being there for one another through challenges and supporting each other's goals. Loyalty fosters a sense of partnership and safety, reinforcing the bond between partners. It could also involve standing by each other, even when faced with difficulties or temptations. Together, these three elements create a solid framework for a long-lasting, fulfilling relationship. When partners prioritize communication, trust, and loyalty, they can navigate challenges more effectively and deepen their connections over time.